Thank you. And for those of you, good morning, everyone joining us this morning. I just want to say welcome to our regional webinar here. This is our action planning webinar for the month of, goodness sakes, here we are, believe it or not, we are already in December, the final month of 2018. That's crazy. So we have a great hour today in our webinar, and we're going to focus. It's not a small world, because the Jafra world is big and rocking this December. We are so excited to invite you. Sorry, I'm going to stop my Pandora. Bear with me. I've got so many things going on here. All right, let me stop our Pandora. Anyway, I want to just say welcome today. We have a great big show for the next hour, and we're going to take you to where dreams really do come true, not just with the month of December, but a program that's going to run your business for the next 6 months. And so we're going to give you a view of that today. We will, at the end of this Empower Hour, stay on and make sure we network about the trip. So if you are here and you are making that magic happen beginning now, don't get behind, you'll be sorry. And so if you want to stay with us, we're going to be doing that and breaking it down a little bit more detailed. To give us a top view today, let me get to my screen, and we're going to take our Empower Hour and rock and roll, because there's a lot on the table this morning. I do want to pause and say thank you for joining us live. Let me look across the screen, actually. Did anybody show up with their ears on? So, I know I have my music. I'm sorry, you know what? My kids are old. I got to go dig in my attic and find all my Disney stuff. But make sure everything you do looks like Disney. The next 6 months, you keep the magic and the dream alive, okay? We have seen people earn a trip in all sorts of fashions, in short and long amounts of time. So I just charge you to make sure that you look like what the magic is about in the next 6 months for you and your team. So here we go. All right, we're going to take it to the share screen, because we've got a lot to cover today. Please, for those of you live, make sure, oh, there's my lovely music on Pandora. Make sure that you also use your chat box for questions as we go through our time today, okay? So again, welcome, Amber Region. Great to have you. I know we've got consultants with us today as well, future Disney goers. So thank you for being here. We really appreciate you. I don't know any information from the results of November, but we will in 2 weeks give you the update. And as you know, I update you instantly on WhatsApp and all of our Facebook groups. If you're with us today, if you're a leader, the best gift you can give is give yourself the freedom of communication coming from a team. So please make sure that your consultants are attending our Sunday night 4 Weeks to Success training, and then downloading WhatsApp and getting connected on that WhatsApp group. We do that for our 4 Weeks to Success attendees, as well as, of course, our leader group. It might be annoying at times. I know many of you go, oh, it's just too much for me. But I have to pause and say, we as a team all need a place to be able to share, to help each other. So I hope you duplicate that in your systems for 2019. It is a tool that I cannot begin to tell you how grateful I am for each and every one of you who reach out and help each other. You can see that amazing teamwork. So think about WhatsApp for your clients, your consultants, your future leaders, your new consultants, your leaders. It really is the best form of today's communication in fast speed, not texting. WhatsApp is the answer for group and team effort. Next, again, on Facebook, please stay very connected to the consultant team page. Get as many consultants as you can to that group for the Amber Region consultant team. It'll save you in communication. We love to see the spotlighting. I've loved all of the tabletop pictures, sharing ideas. And that's how we grow. It's always team. There's no I in team. It's always about a we, not an I. And leaders, of course, anything that's exclusive just to the leader team will always be on that group, okay? Otherwise, everything's at the consultant group. So you don't have to ask me, where is it? It's always at the consulting group. And if I post it at the consultant Facebook group, it's also posted in the WhatsApp, so you can quickly download. Make sure you have both of those tools on your phone, on your tablets, on your computers. So it's really important. And of course, Zoom as well, all right? So the minute you have a new consultant, download Zoom, download WhatsApp, and get her connected to your 3 Facebook groups and your own team group, all right? So enough information, but you know, as we wind down the year, you want to wind up how you're going to do it different, better, faster, and groovier in 2019. Okay, let's boogie on. So today what we're going to do, everything is about magic, the magic of the holidays, the magic of Disney, and so much more ahead to make magic dreams come true for you. So we're going to merge a little bit of the Jafra December business meeting. Every consultant and leader has access to this meeting. Lori and I put it together for you on Facebook and WhatsApp, and thank you, Lori, for that again. But we also will see it uploaded on Royalty. Just note, it's very difficult at month end as we open the month over a weekend. So thank you for your patience in that. I will give you as much info as I can throughout a weekend when we have that happen. And this year, 2018, I swear every month end happened on the weekend. We never had a break, but that's okay. So onward we go. But let's talk about what we're going to do today. Again, this is your December action planning webinar. So how do you prepare for today, leaders, future leaders, building consultants? Make sure you have your action. I only have the digital form, so I didn't get my mailed one either. But that's okay. You have it. We put it in WhatsApp. We have it on Facebook, and you have it in your email. So make sure you've got that, your December book, and make sure you've got your calendar. And I always carry my income earning opportunity guide. So those are the tools always getting you ready for success for the month. So make sure you've got that in front of you with your note-taking page. We're going to do as much as we can in a brief way for this first hour, and then the next hour will be the networking with a lot of details completely about the trip. So if you come up with questions, write them down, and what we will do about that trip is we'll carry those into the next hour. So this doesn't have to be a 2-hour session for all of you, okay? We'll break it into 2 sessions so that it's recordable and listenable to the audience's need. So this one, action planning, is about planning your monthly goals, okay? So here we go. All right. So when we do our webinars, we love to talk about what's hot, what's on fire. FIRE really stands for fun, inspiration, recognition, and education. Every meeting you do, every party you do, this is what direct selling models are about. We learned this from Mary Christensen, gosh, 20 years ago, and I've stuck with it in my mind. Is everything you're doing fun, inspirational, have some form of recognition and education? Because it's the first day back in the office for Jafra, I don't have recognition. So you know that I always do that 2 weeks from now, and I spread the joy and the celebration throughout the next 2 weeks on Facebook and WhatsApp. This is the month to encourage everyone to shop and save and buy as your client, to book and earn, to book as your hostesses, to begin their smart holiday account and open the new year with a new way to make money, and to help your team members build and begin earning Trip 2019. So again, the BBBBBs are going on in our final month to really be the best consultants and the best leaders. All right. So as with fun, we're going to have a little fun, okay? I want you to get out your paper, and I want you to look at this screen. Yes, this is dorky, but you have to have some fun, okay? So these are fun things at any party, any meeting. I always love a little game as an icebreaker, a way to just have a little fun. So I'm going to have you number your paper 1 through 8, and you're going to write down what you think these are pictures of. These are holiday songs for the season, and you're going to guess what they are. All right? So look at picture number 1. Picture number 1 is the blue with the snowflakes and the question marks. What song do you think that is that goes with the reason for the season?
Let It Snow.
Oh, you can't talk. Can't talk. I love it, Carol. Good guess, but that's not it, by the way, in case you all want a hint. So we're not going to hear answers till the end. I love it. She got so excited. But I just want you to know that's not the name of the song, okay? So good teaser. All right, number 1. Number 2 is the orange with the letters on it. What song do you think that is? Number 3, kind of easy. What song is number 3? Number 4, I love it. We found one with a B in it. RJXN, to Holiday Xn. All right. So what song is number 4? Okay. I'm going to keep you going because otherwise you're not going to focus with me. So go to number 5. Come on. I know you know that one. Number 6. Number 7. Shh. And number 8. Oh my gosh, it looks like he's going to Florida with us. What is that song? Okay, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to write down all your answers. Ten seconds. And time. I'm going to come back to the audience just for a little fun share really quick. Okay, what's number 1? Shout it out.
That one puzzled me.
Winter Wonderland.
Yay, Michelle! Winter Wonderland, you got it. Okay, what's number 2?
First Noel.
Yeah, baby! First Noel. There's Noel.
Husband got that one.
Now, how did you get First Noel from the alphabet?
My
There's no
husband.
L.
I didn't get it.
There's no L in there.
Oh, there's no L.
And the Winter Wonderland, that was easy, right? Okay. Number 3. What was number 3? That was easy.
Joy to the world.
Joy to the world.
Joy to the world. All right. Number 4.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Very good, Carol. I'll be home for Christmas. All right. What was number 5?
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Very good. Very good. That was easy. All right. Number 6.
Away in a manger.
Yes, whey and curds, cottage cheese.
Oh,
All right. And what was number 7?
sleigh bells ring, are you listening?
Silent Night.
Silent Night.
Hey! Love it. How
That
about the
makes
last one?
Couldn't get that one.
That was my stumper for you.
Hey, Jackie.
Good morning. What was it?
Can't remember what it was.
Oh, Tannenbaum.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, you had a tan, right? Okay, so I encourage you. We're going to do a lot of heavy thinking today, but I encourage you this holiday season, have some fun with every event that you do, every meeting, every party. Make sure that you're having joyful times with everyone as well. By the way, where do you get lots of games? How many of you play games at your meetings, on Zoom, at your parties?
Yeah.
All right, get back to some gosh darn fun, okay? But I want you to go to Brownie Locks, where I get all the holidays for you. They have, if you log into Brownie Locks, I-E, Brownie, Locks, L-O-C-K-S, like the doors. If you go in there, there's tons of games. So I encourage you to have a little bit of fun amongst all that you do. Okay, time's up. We're going back to my screen. Here we go. All right, ladies. Now, what we're going to talk about today, speaking of fun, let's keep on the fun. Please stay tuned. We are going on a leadership tour I do not know total attendance yet. So don't say, can I invite so-and-so? Can't my consultants go? I just know that we're calling it the Leadership Tour. And all I know right now is the dates. I tried to get as much info from the home office before we started, but it's only 8:30 out there. So I haven't had answers yet. So please stay tuned and trust me, between WhatsApp and Facebook, I will keep you posted. The dates are set. It is January 17th in Dallas at the distribution center. Both airports are pretty close, by the way, and we typically are going to have hotels similar like last year that are close to that location. So if you book your ticket, that's cool. We typically start the tour in the afternoon of the 17th, and then we have the all-day Saturday on the 18th. So please, if you didn't book your ticket, wait until the next 24 to 48 hours. If you did book your ticket, that's okay. Don't panic over it. I'm good to go. We will keep you posted ASAP. My prediction is, could we have everybody mute, please, in the background? Thank you. My prediction is that we will see all of these details with the link to get registered in the next 1 to 2 days. Okay, so please stay tuned. Sorry I don't have more. We tried, but as you know, it was a crazy closing weekend. And so we'll get back to you, okay? All right, speaking of more fun, I know we all are absolutely all about this because it's the biggest announcement we have. Again, we'll stay tuned to Network with Ideas, but please mark your calendars. And today, if you're here as a leader, I want you to think about, how are you launching this trip with your team? We're gonna do it with information, but I want you to think about, what else can you do to launch it? Also, tomorrow morning, we're going to do a taping. We're going to come together on Zoom at 9 a.m. If I have my calendar right, bear with me. I'll announce it on WhatsApp and Facebook. But we're going to do some taping, 9 a.m. Pacific on Zoom. We'll do a couple little video commercials as a team. So if you'd like to be a part of making short videos for consultants about the trip, making short videos for sponsoring, we're going to work as a team tomorrow morning. So that's at 9 a.m. Just hop on Zoom. I don't have a plan. We're going to plan it out and do it together, okay? So join me tomorrow morning, Tuesday, December 4th at 9 a.m. on Zoom. That's Pacific. Adjust your time. And we'll come up with some ideas, okay? So we can do it as a team, and then you can have your personal messages as well. So that being said, this is a new trip, new ways to earn it. You do, you get, number one. So you're not waiting on everybody else's results other than those you sponsor. So this is the very specific for those you sponsor and those you promote. And we've never, in my history, in 38 years I've been here, I've never seen a family trip. I love this. Whether it's your kids, whether it's your grandkids, what a great experience that you're going to have in Orlando. So really excited. Mark the dates. We'll be going July 11th through the 14th. You earn it December 1st through the end of May. Okay, so to help us today with the fun, we have our wonderful, inspirational, beautiful inside and out, passionate from the top of her brilliant brain to the tips of her pretty toes. We are so excited to welcome Norma Lopez, who is here to help us map out how do we earn this trip and what is it from her inspirational story today. Please help me welcome, let's go back to camera view, Norma Lopez. Woo! All right, Norma, are you with us?
I am here. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, and thank you so much for sharing with us today. So tell us a little bit about your thoughts, your thinking, and then we'll share the screen with details for you.
Absolutely. Every year, the summer trip is my focus to earn it. And that started way back in 2001 when I earned my first cruise to the Bahamas. And I always focus on the summer trip because that's the only way I travel, in honesty, because my husband would only get in a car no more than 4 or 5 hours either way. So I made that my goal to earn every summer trip. So in my almost 19 years of working at the business, I honestly think I've earned about 15 of the trips. So what I love this. Many of you have been on a trip, so you know what it's all about. But those of you that have not, it's a trip really of the lifetime when Jafra promotes the trip and takes us with. So this summer trip, we knew it was going to be a dual family, and if you want the other option. So I have some key points. This is what I've done every single time, even before I knew what I was doing. I always have done this. The key is knowing the summer trip requirements. That is number one. You've got to know what is required. So in looking over at the requirements for this summer trip, it's about sponsoring and growing our business, promoting new managers. That is the key. And then it's going to take a minimum of 10 qualified new consultants starting in December, yesterday, to the end of May 31st. In December is when we're going to get the most points. So you want to capture as many qualified new consultants as you can. We start out with 20 points for each qualified new consultant in December. A qualified new consultant is one that accumulates 400 paid retail sales in the month she enrolls, which would be, for this sake, let's say December. She accumulates $400 or more this month or next month, and now she'll count for you. However, if she QNCs in December, you get 20 points per qualified new consultant. Each month, it starts declining by 2. So you want to just give it all you've got and focus on perhaps 10 in October. Many of us have done that before. So we just have to try it again. So the trip is going to be 250 points. That's for the trip. You can get 100 additional points for the flight. How you're going to do that is when you promote a first-time manager, you're going to get 40 points. Let's say you have a manager in qualifications now. She promotes January 1. In January, you're going to get 40 points for her promoting. Then every month thereafter that she maintains her branch requirements, you're going to get an additional 40 points. So that is I've never seen that. Absolutely have never seen anything like that. So Jafra has really pulled out all the stops in order for us to earn this trip and have a trip of a lifetime. So what I've done is, now that we know the requirements, and it's pretty simple, guys, points are going to get us there. Sponsoring and promoting is going to get us there. It's going to get us the points. So then we have 4 levels. You're going to decide which level you want to choose. What you want to work for. For instance, if you want to work for bronze, which is just for yourself, you're going to need a minimum of 10 QNCs, which is 250 points about, and 100. You're going to have to earn 100 additional points for your airfare. Then we also have the silver, and all of this is in JafraRoyalty.com. So make it easier for yourself. It's in there. There's bronze, there's silver for you and 1 family member, gold for you and 2 family members, and diamond for you and 3 family members. So there's a lot of opportunity for you to take family members if that's what you wish to do. There's also a tracking chart. I love that Jafra already did that because I've always done my own. There is a tracking chart. There's examples of which levels you can go for. And there's also a blank tracking chart. Print it down and keep track of it. And I caution, I guess that's the right word, make sure you keep track of what you're doing, because sometimes glitches happen. So you want to make sure you stay on top of your numbers. Don't leave it up to Jaffer to figure it out for us. Do it yourself. You know what you're doing. You're going to get points for each QNC and points for each new manager, promoting manager. It's going to be that simple. So make sure you track it when they promoted, when they maintained, and accumulate your points then on. So how far did you want me to carry this, Jackie? Because I don't know if you want me to save this. I'm about a little system, okay? Some of you know that I have these menus for new consultant menu. So I like to be prepared when I'm talking with a prospect, a new consultant. And of course, I'm going to put this right up front so she can see it, how she can earn a trip for her and her family. And then I just always go into what's in it for her, income opportunities. This is from the earning guide. And then I'm going to go right into the consultant pack. The whole idea, I know that we all struggle about what to say, when to say it, about qualifying people. Get them qualified as you're talking to them. That is the key. So you want to show them up front what they're eligible for. They're only eligible for these consultant packs in their enrolled month. No other time after. So you want to make sure that you don't let her miss this. And then I show her the packs. I mean, that's really beautifully done with the ribbons and stuff. And so it's I love the wording. It's perfect enough to launch a holiday business. It's right there for us. And so what I do then, and I do this with all the ladies that I'm talking with, I tell them all they can get. Like for instance, if they opt to go for the 2 consultant packs, it's $549 and it's over $2,300 in a product. Perfect for starting their business in December. So I do that. I just show them the income opportunities, the 1, 2, 3 steps to success, and so on and so forth. And then I ask them, did you want to start with both packs now? So, I mean, that is, and if she says no, then she's going to look at the other option. But I don't prejudge what they're going to do or not do. But this is how we're going to get our consultants qualified in their enrolled month, and not have to, try to track them down later. And let's make it easy on them, make it easy on ourselves, help them schedule their Christmas starter party or whatever you want to call it, and take it from there. Jackie?
Thank you. So let me pause just a quick minute. We will absolutely be going into more detail in all those different levels breakdown, because I love that Norma just kept it really simple, because there's only 4 ways to earn the trip and to earn these points. So we'll break that down, but let me just pause. Since we're here with Norma live, as a legendary trip achiever, and even in the last few years where we've had less trip achievers, let me tell you, Norma's always there, and absolutely showing leadership to her district. And again, just even for her own pride, right, and confidence that builds, and being a role model. So let me pause. Any questions anyone has particularly for Norma, and then I'm going to go back to the screens. We'll show you some of the detail, and then, like I said, we'll go really into it in about a half hour when we go to our networking, and we'll have 1 entire hour dedicated to the trip and brainstorming. But let me take Norma while we have her live. So anyone with questions or comments for Norma, please.
Hi, Norma. It's Marie. I have a quick question.
Sure.
Are the promotions for new managers, or is it requalified managers?
First-time managers.
First time. And is there any points for sales at all?
No.
Okay. Those are my 2 questions. Thank you.
Yep. They kept it simple. Sponsor and grow. Sponsor and grow.
Perfect. Thank you.
And the points come, which I'll show you in a screen in just a second. Thank you, Marie. Is there are points as those new consultants have additional $400 months. So Norma said it spot on. This begins right now. If you think in the old days of old ways that we had trips, sales, I can tell you why everything is about sponsoring and promoting. Those literally in the past, we've had trips around sales, right? But sales really doesn't ever grow anything. It grows temporary. People build direct selling. New consultants and new leaders are the only way in a multi-level direct selling company to grow your income, which is the compensation plan, right? The 8 steps in the compensation plan. So this trip is literally, when that becomes your number one priority, sponsoring and developing. It's not selling a kit, is it? It's sponsoring people. They can absolutely start shopping now, but they have such a great opportunity. They too, you never know, could earn Orlando, right? They too could go to Florida. No one knows what they're going to do till they join, get surrounded by community, love the products, and people start saying, wow, you look great. What are you using? So no one knows. The key is that you have a plan to kick this off in 2 ways. Number one, set your sights. The first thing Norma said is know the trip details and know the level you're going for. Without clarity, it's like, oh yeah, we're earning a trip, and it's a wish instead of the magic, right, of a dream. So 1, know that. Number 2, who is going to do this with me? It may be someone you never know. You can't judge who you invite to become a part of your Disney dream trip. You don't, your team, you don't know. But everyone deserves that message to join you at Disney, to bring their family. Imagine, I know Marquia is with us today. Here she is, and Nicole, with all these young kids, being able to take your kids to Disney World, paid for by Jafra. Your family forever will never forget Jafra. They will have an experience. For all of you sitting here, I know many of you have grandchildren. Can you imagine, Marie, taking your beautiful grandkids to Disney on Jafra? Jafra will become so cool. Can you imagine filling that park with all of our kids and grandkids? I like right away, I pictured making t-shirts for all of our kids and grandkids in our district that said, ask my grandma about Jafra. Jafra got me here, or something, right? We used to do this in our district. We went prospecting every Friday in the malls, and we had t-shirts. Ask my mommy for a free facial. I love Jafra, or whatever. We made t-shirts all the time for our kids, and we went prospecting. So call it Paint It Purple. You know what? I just say, let's get painting it, right? So think about that whole big dream. So 1 is, to Norma's point, absolutely know the trip details. Take your time studying today. Think how you're going to rally your team. We'll make some videos tomorrow that are shareable. And we'll do it on Zoom, because then you can share it wherever you want to in a platform. But, you know, think about Facebook Live. Think about, this is where you get those little, you know, hats and postcards and believable tools to get that team going. But the plan starts now, because you build far easier points getting off to a great start. You cannot do this in April and May. If you do, you're going to do it in a crazy way, and it's probably going to cost you money in the end. When you build successful consultants and new leaders from the start here, you will see that your district will build right alongside it. And you'll be at the trip, a national conference in Austin, as new titles and tables full of new consultants and new leaders. How cool is that? Okay. So anyway, let me pause one more time. Anything else? And I'm going to go to the slides. So if you have trip details, we'll show you that on the screen in a quick way just now. But there's a lot more to help you kick off the trip in December for your consultants earning cash for sponsoring. So we're helping you, and we're helping your consultants, and we're helping you earn more bonuses. So we're going to go through that. Any other questions for Norma while we're here? Okay, I know Cheryl asked if there's buy-ins. I don't know that there's buy-ins. I doubt it. We haven't had them in years, and I don't think we will, to be honest. So it is set up as it is. I did ask that, but it is very probably not. Okay. If you have more kids, well, sponsor your husband. He earns it too. I don't know. I know that some of you are doing that plan, Jackie, elves, I know. So that being said, again, sponsor your daughter who has the kids, right? And have her earn the trip with you, right? So,
Hey, Jack.
okay. A couple other things I just wanted to mention in case you didn't hear this. Conference for Austin next year, by the way, is the weekend of August 8th. I don't have details, don't ask me, but I just want you to save that dates. That's the weekend that will be in Austin for National Conference, and this trip is July 11th, as you saw in the slides. Okay, I'm going to go to slides. Anybody with a question?
Jackie, I have a quick question. You know when the website will be updated? Because right now when you go on to Jaffa Biz, right now they have the November brochure and the November action, so it's not up there?
Yes, it's whenever the office gets in and gets their work done.
Okay.
So it's always this way when it's the first day of the month and we end it on a weekend. Everything is already on Facebook and WhatsApp. So please, we've got everything there. We've done the action. We've done the business meeting. Lori and I had everything there for you on Saturday. So you can at least share it forward till Jeffra has it. Okay. So we always try to get you fast. Okay, let me go to my screen so we can finish this session and go into brainstorming. What I wanted to do really quick was I'm going to show you some of the slides without going through all the detail, because these will be the slides that I also post for you in the action planning webinar. So when you look here, again, this is up to you plus 3 family members, all expenses paid. If you do choose to drive, you will have cash for that. That's cool. We haven't done that in a while. 4 days accommodations, your own room with level 2 or above, transportation to and from hotels to the parks. And again, I love this for meals. How cool. $250 prepaid card per achiever and each guest for use towards meals at the park. That is so brilliant. You get 2 days with 2 days at the park. You choose from Walt Disney World or the Universal Orlando Resort. So you get to choose, okay? Again, if you have questions on these details, please keep them for the next hour. This is just a quick review. Again, just a couple of details. Family and friends can be anyone who's special to you in your life, but as a consultant, you cannot bring another consultant. So if you sponsored your daughter, she can't go unless she earns it. This has always been our rules. It's like our husbands, it's our family members, just FYI. Again, as Norma said, and thank you so much, by the way, Norma, for who you are, number one, as a key role model, and for sharing today. I just really appreciate you. And so what you see also is a QNC is $400 the month they join the following month. Again, this includes everything I just stated in letter C there. And D, you will earn extra airplane points. All of the FAQs will be posted today in Jaffa Royalty, as Shafika just asked. So stay tuned. Again, it's 9 o'clock back on the West Coast, so all of our team is getting in and uploading everything for you. So those will be redeemable for the airline tickets according to your level. So let me just give you a brief overview, and again, details will follow in the next hour. This is, again, an example of the diamond level for you plus 3 family members. So with a diamond level, you need 25 QNCs with 650 points, and optional is you can have $400 or 400 additional airplane points, okay? So I won't go into airplane points. I haven't seen the FAQ myself, but you'll be able to see that today at Jaffa Royalty. So this is an example, like Norma said. You already have all of the examples of the 4 different levels, and I have them here in the PowerPoint that I'll post right after as well. So you'll see this example in the action and in the business meeting, which is where I got this for today. So it shows you the 4 steps. QNCs, how they get points for the following months to follow with 400 each month, new managers, and how you get points, as Norma said, for the maintenance after, okay? The 4 ways, which again, we'll go into detail after. Okay, bear with me here. Next, we have the gold level for you plus 2 family members with an outline of suggested ideas how to earn that. You'll need 550 points plus 20 minimum QNCs personally over 6 months, okay? Then We have a silver level for you plus one family member, which is 15 QNCs, 450 points. Okay, like Norma said, know what you need to do, and then we'll map out the how. For the bronze, that's the trip just for you, 10 QNCs and 250 points, like she said. Every level starts there, okay? And you choose to go up by adding members. The tracking sheet, like Norma mentioned, amazing. It gives you all 4 levels, so everything's in one place so you remember. And you can track your QNCs each month, how many each month that they have. As you can see, look at what Norma said, the points go up and down, or go down. When you have a QNC in December, it's 20 points. They diminish by 2 points the longer you wait for your QNCs. So she said it perfectly. Next, what we have is when you start sponsoring, every month they have a $400 month. They can skip a month. They can skip 5 months and get it in a 6 month. It doesn't matter. It's not complicated. It's simple. Each month they hit 400 again. Once they're in QNC, you get an additional 10 points. That's why she said, early matters. What does that mean? Again, if she did that, a consultant joined QNC, you have 20 points. She has 400 every single month. There's an extra 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 points. December QNCs with 400 a month. You might want to think about your own program for that. Consistency Club, $400 months when they start versus 300. I'm giving you food in your brain we'll brainstorm on, but this is really critical because right there, if you look at that, that's 70 points for December people. That's a lot of points and additional airplane points. First time new sponsors are those 40 points and maintenance follows. All right. So again, I won't go into this, but we'll talk about brainstorming next. As you see in the business meeting, again, we have so many reasons, not just the trip, for your consultants to promote. They have the new manager bonus. They earn commission now when they qualify. And so really bringing out the story, using the links on the new manager bonuses, how to get their consultants now in December and January so they're off to a great start earning more income and more points. So you got to gather who's on the Disney Dream Trip team with you, who's that dream team, because we need to get them off to a strong start now. What does sponsoring do for you? Wow, there's more bonuses. We'll go through this next call, but I've broken down sponsoring 2 consultants by your consultants this month is really what's in it for them. So we'll break that down next hour. And I've made these charts as well about the quarterly bonus and how this really grows your district. I'm giving you a little teaser so you stay on board with me. But I have a vision of going to Dallas. Really, forgive me, I keep clicking fast. And that is getting our Texas hats on. Who's going to go to Dallas? This is really key. We'll let you know. I know it's not just for leaders, but I want you to know that, oh my gosh, Dallas is where I want you to go to Dallas with my wish list. What's your wish list for the dream trip? But what's mine? Mine is Dallas Pride. Having consultants there who are on track to the trip, new managers in Dallas, as well as you being there earning that quarterly bonus. So I'll go over this in the next hour, but this is about getting off to an early bird start to Orlando and going to Dallas with team pride, success, confidence, and a great start to new consultants, new leaders, and potential leaders. That's what is key about a trip. It's doing business different. This is what I love that Norma talked about. She makes a notebook. It's kind of like a restaurant booklet that she put together that shows what's in it for these new consultants. The gap we'll brainstorm next hour on is the $400 retail. But Jafra has a lot on the table, right? They've got the free products. The month they join, there's a $74 longevity balm. So that's important. Those 2 packs that Norma talked about are critical because that's $350 retail right there, and they'll never get those again in their time. and really leveraging that Fast Start Part 1 and 2. Remember, Fast Start is the month they join plus 3 months. The free gifts is the month they join plus the next 2 months, right? So just remember all of those details matter. And the gap is going from 300 to 400. So again, really leveraging in the action brochure, our business meeting, these packs, printing that, showing that, because they only get those one time, like Norma said. You can also work with the 400, connecting it to the 4 weeks to success with a 10-day $400 challenge the minute they join, using Smart Start Tic-Tac-Grow that aligns to our 4 weeks to success on Sunday nights. Just giving you brain teasers, leaders that will brainstorm next month or next hour. We're going to brainstorm on a BOGO campaign and a referral campaign. So I'm just showing you these slides because we're going to use them and break them down. But we're going to come up with a December idea on how to blitz sponsoring so you also earn more. I've also updated. Last month, we created a November shopping guide and sponsoring page. Guess what? I've already got it done for you in a shorter version. So I will be posting that as well. This is the open your shopping account and your guide for your consultants. We're just going to have one to shop and save. And again, join now and open the new year with an opportunity. So it's all done and updated for December, doing feature items. I will post that again today. What I want to have you really focus on now is we've had some fun, we've had some inspiration, but now it's breaking it down to detail. As the coach leaders and as a consultant here, when you look at our calendar, which has already been posted on Facebook and WhatsApp, the December calendar is your tool to help plan. Again, we've got a color guide here. So this tells you in blue all of the trainings that are available. So you just plug people in, you work less and plug people in. It's a place also. Tonight, we have an opportunity session at 4:30 and the 17th at 4:30. The invitations are in your calendar kit as well, bringing people to look at shopping and joining for 2 more parties of the year, okay? So you can look at blue is our training. In red will be our coaching sessions, and in brown are all of the places I will be that you can send your potential trip achievers, potential future leaders to. And in purple is everything Jafra has. So in calendar planning, I won't read this to you, but make sure you really take time to get things in your calendar and plan to max those events. If Jafra has the business meeting tonight at 4 o'clock, get your consultants on. It's about 30 to 40 minutes. And then if you want, hop over to the Zoom party for Skin and Color tonight and your new consultant Smart Start. In gray, you will see how to coach and plan your month. Right away with your consultants and yourself, set your December goals, personal and team. Then make sure you break that down weekly, divide it by 4 and plan. Then, just like Norma said, what are all the gifts you're going to earn? The bonus is ending this quarter. What events are you going to hold in your backyard and events are you going to attend in the region? And how many Fast Start follow-ups do you have? How many trip goers are you going to work with? And then get your theme parties. If you go through the book, we've got, these are the top theme parties from the December book. Glow Go, the Go Glow, which is in the action. You've got Shine and Shimmer as a fun theme party from the color section. Fresh fragrance finds for a fun scent event theme. Winter spa remedies for an at the spa treatment so they can unwind before they hit the grind of the holidays. And the glam tidings. So those are just some of the theme parties. Then help each consultant and yourself, just like the holiday guide. What I did is I picked out the top favorites from the 4 departments and help them set the goal. How many will they sell this month? You can do this with a new consultant to help her get to 400 as well. And then what are the best gift suggestions that they're going to focus on? And so they're making money by sharing and profiting. And don't forget the $11 purchase with purchase that we have in the calendar. I know many of you are excited about the ham complex. That will be loaded today as well. So again, picking out those features. So this is really key that you do this action today and get with your team in the next 1 to 2 to 3 days, no more, to get ready for the month. And then in gray, you can see fun ideas throughout this calendar. National Bartender Day, International Tea Day. I'd do an opportunity day. You've got other ideas in the calendar, what to do when the last day of the month, the 15th for ordering, is over, selling gift certificates and inventory. And other special days that go on, National Chocolate Day, so on and so forth. So everything is in one spot to help you plan your calendar. So let me just take you to, I'm gonna just bear with me. Oh, sorry, let me go back. My slides got a little awry here as I bumped around, so bear with me here. Let me just take you to a couple more how-tos. I won't go through all of these because they're in the business meeting, but what I wanted to do, bear with me as I bounce here, I will go through all of those other details of the trip in just a few minutes. We'll start that webinar in about 10 minutes due to our late start today. So just hang tight while we wrap up. What else is really inspiring, and what else do we want to focus on for the month of December? What else do we have? Jafra has this amazing opportunity for your consultants. For every 2 consultants that your consultants have, that they do personally in December, who each have $400, there will be a $100 bonus. So this is the big message we've got to get out to our teams, okay? Your consultants absolutely have the opportunity to have 2 to get them $100. 4 is $200, plus the bonuses if they're a first-time new manager coming the following 2 months. For you leaders, the quarterly bonus is you having 6 personal QNCs and 9 indirect. That bonus helps you. If you had 4 consultants each earn $100, there's 8. Now this is through the whole quarter, so you might have some in October or November already. Also, you have the opportunity to, we'll brainstorm. If you have no one who's gonna sponsor, we're gonna brainstorm on the next webinar how to do a BOGO and get indirects differently, how to get referrals and get indirects differently. I gave you a little sneak preview of the screenshot, but we're gonna talk about that in the next hour, okay? So think about how this helps those consultants who wanna earn the trip. Early bird does matter, right? So this is really, really key to help them, again, earn these bonuses. What else do you have to help people grow from 300 to even 400, of course, is every consultant this month can earn these wonderful gifts and the planner, the agenda, the 2019 agenda with 300 retail in December and 300 again in January. This is a time, leaders, you want to think about how to communicate that to every consultant as well. By texting, phone tree, Facebook, WhatsApp. This is really key for communication as well, because again, they can only shop through the 15th for their holiday gifts to be guaranteed to be delivered, all right? Jafra gave the extra time, so don't worry, your orders will be there. You set a goal. How many achievers will you have and how do you plan to communicate, okay? So that's also there. Let's take a look at how to help them build their sales. We have the Midnight Wish, the Go Glam Party idea, giving them tips. You can use this in social media. You can use this in messaging. This palette, this Midnight Wish palette, has been amazing. Jafra, again, has a great offer in your book and a great look idea with your special in the action brochure for every consultant should they want one of these collections. Again, and the tips on how to get the best Midnight Wish look right now. So again, make sure you're talking about that for each and every one of them. They only get this. Now, this is non-commissionable, but some consultants might want to get that great opportunity. If not, go into the book and show them the commissionable price. And really make sure every consultant remembers that every client has this magical $11 holiday makeup duo with a purchase, any purchase in that book. Women love purchase with purchase, as you see in every counter brochure that every department store has. Now, remember in the meeting as well, talking about giving samples. So in every gift that you sell, put samples in them or coupons for a January order. And teach your consultants to do that for every gift item that they're putting under someone else's tree, all right, or in the stocking. Remember, again, Jafra has great gift guides. Make sure you're doing elf shopping shows on Facebook. You're giving holiday gift guide ideas every day as we count down to the 12 days of Christmas. It's the 12 days before Christmas shopping ends with a guaranteed order delivery. So I'm treating your brain to thinking, what could you do for the next 12 days on Facebook Live, on WhatsApp, shooting little videos on your iPhone with a gift idea. Think about bringing the holiday guide to life for the beauty buff, for her, for him, for babies and kids, all right? And be sure you keep your consultants informed on the offers. This was launched this morning, starting today through the 9th. Really deep discounted stocking stuffers and festive glam ideas and last minute giftables. So again, great offers will keep coming. Stay in the loop and be really communicating. And again, more and more opportunity. I wanted to pause and bring this to life for you. As we get to the party season, I love what Jafra has this month. So I wanted to pause and really go back to your hostess program. Jafra has these 3 remedies for a $25 cost for a $300 order. Make sure your consultants know about this achievable promotion when they order, but really this is a great hostess reward. If you think about that, that's $82 of royal jelly for $25. She can purchase that if you want her to purchase it. Or if you think about it, what a booking gift. You could have these 3 items plus the volcanic mask if you want to blitz out helping people get free giftables and free shop and deep discounted shopping sprees for holiday shopping. They could do a Facebook Live party. They could do a basket party taking giftables and collect orders. They could do a book party. They could do shop at, lunch break at work. They could do a tabletop after work. Think about having as many exposures to parties for them. Look at this. Your cost is $32. For them, it's $111 in free products. Should you decide to buy them all, and I would probably give all 4 with no less than a $400 party, okay? So, or maybe more, maybe you make it higher. You decide, it's your investment. But if you decided to give them free, it's $32 total cost for 4 products at $111 of our Royal Jelly products. Now, this is where you make that money back. They get 67% off these offers, but look in the action. The hostess pays that, but you only pay that. So at a $300 party, you make $8 back to go towards the $32 offer. This is a smart buy for her, right? Christmas at 67% off. At a $400 party, this is what you pay, this is what she pays. When she buys from this level and this level to save 67% off from these items, she will get, again, 3 Royal Jelly products or fragrances up to 67% off. You make $26 additional dollars. That really right there, that's why I say the 400 is important, takes that cost of $32 down to $6. When she's purchasing these amazing deals, she's getting fragrances and Royal Jelly, Royal RJX, all along the board she chooses. At a $300 party, you make $46. At a $400, you make $71. So I say go big and really focus on looking for those hostesses on the go, online, at work, at their home, at a Panera, right? So pause and really think about your strategy for you and your team to do group parties on Zoom, to have great ways for people to stop and shop in quick holiday gift guides. Don't forget the 15th last day to order. You can see also December 7th. All of this is in my calendar. You've got key dates in your action for the brochures. And again, all of the hours, special hours. Dates and times matter. So make sure you've got that in your books and keep putting that in communication. Sorry, I'm not going to go there. All right, I'm going to click through these. Forgive me, we're going to do this in the next hour. We don't need any of those. Don't need those. Again, we're going to brainstorm, and you're going to see all of the key tools. Most importantly, that I want you to end with our action planning webinar today is, what are your key action steps? One, really looking at lighting up the holidays with great giftables. December party specials that are amazing. People will host parties to earn free giftables for their family gift giving, or free for me and 67% off their shopping spree. So really think about that. It isn't a time to say people are too busy for parties. It's a way to help them see that the sales will be higher because of holiday gift selling. So a gift buying. So it's a time to really look at doing it different. Go where the people are still shopping. Men, of course, really easy to do something at a car dealership for the guys, a car service place for the guys, and set up a tabletop and give the owner of the business the free products for their gift giving needs. Or they could donate them to a fundraiser or something. So again, if not the hostess plan, make up your own and get tabletops out there and partner with fundraisers in your area. Light up the holidays by the 15th, and then that week in between, right when between holiday and Christmas Eve, sell your inventory, so stock up, sell gift certificates, and host beauty nights or beauty days. Look your best, get your glam on for cash and carry, and give them all the tips. When the holiday is over, it's week 52. At week 52, everybody's waiting around for New Year's. What a great time. I loved this. I had a theme party every day, one from each department, right after the holidays, and said, now let's unwind after the grind and let's host a spa party. Come, bring a friend or two, get a $10 gift certificate for every guest you bring, and let me treat you to a little after the holiday staycation. So week 52 of the year was my favorite time to treat others at my home or somewhere else to a little at the spa. And I did. And that's how I sponsored people to open the new year, and really continued to rid of inventory, book parties into January, and just have those, last minute sales because they're done shopping for everybody else. And now it's about the new year and a new you. Next, earn the most points. Get off to a strong December. Sponsor hard this month. Gather points with the least amount of stress. As Norma said, thanks for your inspiration. The time is now. Getting them ready and getting your new managers ready. Get the message out to your consultants right now. Consultants have the $100 bonuses. Leaders, you have the quarterly bonus. They go hand in hand. Earn extra cash for the holidays and start saving for that summer trip. As we close today, and we'll go to our webinar number 2, we face, these are quotes, by the way, by Cynthia Kersey. I love her book, Being Unstoppable. It's an oldie but a goodie, but I always find encouragement here. And it's her book called Unstoppable, with 45 powerful stories to triumph with people like you. And we all face obstacles of one kind or another in our life. 2018 was a little challenging for all of us. It was challenging for Jafra. It was challenging for you. You know what? We've all stuck together. And I have to pause in this quote to say thank you for that, by the way. It's been an amazing year, but I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for a big kickoff in Dallas and a gosh darn new year where it's time for all of you to be the stars. I want you to picture success Don't let obstacles ever take you down. Get ready for that picture of all of you and who's going to be in Disney with you. We all face obstacles of one kind and another. Sometimes in business, there's a tough year in every company. This was ours, but we did it. And it's going to get fixed and it's going to get better. And we're far better than where we were in February because of each of you. I thank you for that. But many of you have had obstacles in your life. You've seen my obstacles. Many of you have had them in other ways. But if you let your deepest passion serve as your fuel, you will be able to travel the road back and move on to make your dreams happen. That's from Dr. Bushio. I may have said it wrong, I'm not sure. But it's true. Disney is a place filled with dreams and magic. Remember, the greatest failure is to never have tried, by Robin Allen. We are not only going to try, we are going to fly to Dallas together and to Orlando. I want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here today. This concludes our action planning webinar. You can see many more details in your action. You can see many more details to follow in the next 2 weeks. It's all new to us. We may not have all the questions answered due to the weekend, but we'll get everything out there in our fastest communication. Thank you for being here. I say I'll see you in Dallas and Orlando. Thanks for joining us. And thank you, Norma Lopez. Appreciate you. Bye, everybody.